We just got our first official look at Stranger Things Season 5. So in case you didn't know, the writers finally got the fair deal that they deserved, and they are no longer on strike. However, SAG is still on strike, so that means that filming for Stranger Things Season 5 isn't allowed to begin until that strike is over. But now that the writers are no longer on strike, the Stranger Things writing Twitter account have officially stated that they are back in the writing room, basically doing all the things that they couldn't do during the strike. So while the cast are not allowed to start filming yet, they are allowed to do previs, which is pre-visualization, and it basically just gives them an idea of what the scenes are actually going to look like with the actors performing, which is from Season 5, so it's technically our first look at Season 5. But while this image doesn't show much, we do get a picture of Joe Keery as Steve Harrington. We are unsure as to what he's actually doing in this image, but people like me who like to overanalyze this have already come up with a lot of theories, so let me break them down for you. So first and foremost, we see Steve in a white button-down shirt, turning his head and giving somebody some sort of look. So he's clearly talking to someone, we just don't know who. And if you really want to dive into it, I think this is an outdoor environment, because if you see, there's a little bit of debris in his hair, so this could be the debris from the Upside Down coming into our world, because as we know, their worlds are sort of merging, so it would make sense that the swirling dust and debris is coming into our world, and it would be getting in their hair. Now there is a little gray stone looking thing in the background, which originally I thought was a headstone, maybe the headstone of Eddie Munson, if him and Dustin probably planned a funeral for him, and this is them, you know, mourning his death at the funeral. But then the very next day, they decided to release another previs gif showing Charlie Heaton, who plays Jonathan, talking to Steve, and they're working around this gray sort of machine, so it isn't actually a headstone, it's some sort of machine. We're not quite sure what it is right now, but there are some theories, so let me talk about them. So someone commented that they're building some sort of bomb, and they have to plan out some sort of big explosion that's going to happen within this first episode, and the writers replied saying that it is true, except it's not a bomb. Then someone else said it might just be like a generator that they're rigging to explode, so we're not entirely sure as to what it could be, but they are rigging some sort of explosion. That is a fact. The writers have confirmed it themselves. But thankfully, with the writers no longer on strike, the Stranger Things writer account can officially post stuff on Season 5, like these pre-visualizations we've been getting for the past couple of days. So I'm sure they will release a lot more news and teases as to what's to come in Season 5. So keep an eye out on this channel, because I will be breaking down everything. So stick around and keep an eye out, because there's some awesome things coming.